Hello, Marty here. Happy Sunday. Family's not here right now, so it's quiet. I wanted to make a quick video about some stuff I'm doing online. I've been working online since 2004, and during that time I've always looked for something that anyone can do, because, some of it's kind of, the opportunities that are offered are kind of complicated, or you got to jump through hoops and all that. And what I liked about what I'm about to show you is you don't need to recruit. You don't have to do that. You can use this product and it'll be very beneficial to you and your family. So let me share it. And then if you want any info, just comment below in the comments saying that you'd like some info. Sorry, I'm stuttering around. I'm trying to hurry before my family gets back. Okay, here we go. Okay, the name of the company I work for is, or work with, is Unify. It's like that gentleman up here in the right-hand corner. That's Ron Montriuli. He's the CEO. Unbelievable guy. Him and his partner came up with this concept and all of the technology behind it. One of the products that I'm talking about today, I mean, there's 3 or 4 of them. They're all fantastic. But the one I want to focus on is one that I think anybody can do with the hectic lives that most of us have, either a full-time job or 2 jobs or whatever. This company sells information. They don't touch your money. They don't take your money. They don't hold your money. You stay in total control of your money. So let me get that out in the front right now. What this company does is send you a signal. And effective Monday, they're going to have a universal signal, which means anybody in the world can use it if they sign up. And at UTC time, midnight, which for the East Coast will be 8 o'clock at night, they will send a signal to buy or sell Bitcoin. Now, a lot of people say, oh my gosh, Bitcoin, I don't know anything about it. All of that's covered. I've been involved with Bitcoin and cryptocurrency for a year and a half. I've made more money with that than anything I've ever done in the preceding or the last 15 years, okay? So anyway, what this company does, they send you a signal, and this signal will come in and says buy and sell. Now, you think, well, how do they know? They've got the technology. Wall Street even runs off of these signal type things where algorithms are put together by hundreds and thousands and tens of millions of little bits of data, and they can tell you with a pretty high probability what is going to happen, whether something's going to go up or something's going to go down. Now, there's no guarantees on anything, but I can show you what historical proof of what's happened so far and what I've seen. Anyway, it comes out once a day. It doesn't have to be, required precision timing. So at 8 o'clock, you go in the back office. Everybody has a back office, and it says buy, or it says sell. You don't need a number. Whatever Bitcoin you have, if it says sell, sell it, and you get sold into U.S. dollars. If it says buy, you take your U.S. dollars and you buy. Yes, it's that simple. Now here's the catcher. Here's the fun part. On a universal signal, they're averaging about 1 every 2 months. So you check at 8 o'clock, but in most cases, there's nothing to do. This is how hands-free this is. And you think, oh, what's going to go on? Well, I'll show you some of the info. This is why I'm sharing it, because it's such a big deal. Here's 2-year results. They did 13 trades in 2 years. Like I said, about 1 every 2 months. 92.3% of the trades were winners, which were a gain of some type. Phenomenal amount. In this situation, they started with $5,000. You don't need to do that. You could start with a couple hundred. You could start with 100. I'll show you in a couple minutes here. You can start with 500 and do very, very well. Anyway, they started with $5,000, and after 2 years, they turned it into $124,048. Commissions, $8.93. Commissions are when you buy and sell in an exchange like Binance or in Coinbase. You're charged a little bit to do that. It's a handling thing. It's nothing. Look at the difference in money. I'd pay $8.93 to make $124,000 every 2 years for life. Let me go to the next screen. That's total gain of 2,381%. Now, any of you that are saving money, which most 74% of the Americans really aren't because they can't, that's unbelievable. And that's an average of 14.12% a month. Average. Now, comparing it to buy and hold. Buy and hold means you buy Bitcoin, because a lot of people did that. Buy Bitcoin and just let it sit, because all of the experts in cryptocurrency are saying that one day, I don't even want to go that far, they're saying by the end of this year even, it could be as high as $25,000 a coin. And the next 3 or 4 years, $100,000 a coin. People say, no way. I got in January of 2017, 18, 19 months ago, and it was $900. It's $6,600 right now. So yeah, it's possible. It's a big deal. And it's not going anywhere. And what's nice about this company, they have it's all educational. It educates people on all of this stuff. Because so many people got in a year ago or so and got scammed by all these businesses. You don't need to worry about that. Like I said, you don't have to promote this. If you do, you'll get paid extra. But if you don't, you can make money off this. Make money off this this signal that you get. just buying Bitcoin and leaving it set for 2 years, you would have turned $5,000 into $53,634, $44 commission, total gain of 974%. That by itself is mind-blowing. But I would much rather have 2,381% from doing 13 trades in 2 years. Yeah. Yes. I wouldn't share this if this stuff isn't going on. Let me go to the next screen. So they did one for 1 year, which was an average 7 trades. 85.7% winners. That's very high. Starting Bitcoin, $5,000. Ending balance, $34,774. That's a gain of 595%. An average monthly gain of 15.44%. That's mind-blowing. It's amazing. And this is you going in at 8 o'clock or whenever 12 UTC time is for you. So on the West Coast, it would be 5 p.m. In the center of the country, it'd be 6. Every day. And most of the time, there's nothing to do. You're just checking. And I believe they are going to have a signal, that's something that signals you can send it to your phone to at least go check. And listen, like I said, if you don't make it right at 8, it's 8:30, 9, 10. So what? It's long term. You missed it. Go in at 10 and do what it tells you to do. And remember, it's buy or sell. It's that simple. Here's if they held the same amount of Bitcoin for a year. They went from 5,000, 11,180. $12 commission. That's a 124% increase. Just from Bitcoin going up. That's called buy and hold. That's holding. It's no fun. And why would you do buy and hold, which a lot of people have, for 124% when you get 595%? And remember this. This was all done during a bear market. Horrible market. Because this company shows you how to make it, shows you how to protect it and secure it. Big deal. When you get in the back office, what you'll see, now I'm going to go through something else real quick. You'll get the universal signals right here. 8 o'clock, you click that and it tells you what to do. It's that simple. Buy or sell. There is an advanced signal that doesn't cost you any more money once you get in. You can go advanced. Some people will. After they learn how to do universal, they'll jump into advanced. Advanced signals are called daily, and they come out 1 to 2 times a day. And you can make a little more money. But you're a little more tied up. This is perfect for people that work a lot. This is for people that have a little more free time and really want to get into it. And you'll find yourself going from this probably to this because you're comfortable. But this was set up for us people that work full time. And this, as far as this is a report that they come out with. They do a lot of analysis on what they call altcoins. You could go in and they recommend a coin. They recommend it. You don't want to do it, don't do it. And that's long term too. It could be 3, 4, 6 months, a year. But people love it. It's made millionaires in the last couple of years. And Prosperity U is where you click and find out about everything there is to find out about cryptocurrency. And they're getting into fiat money, which I mean US dollars, and building up your US dollar accounts. They're going to have everything. This is just the beginning. And this company is 100% legit around the world because they're only giving info. You don't give anybody your money. No one gets your money. No one gets your Bitcoin. No one gets your dollars. You're in control all the time. So when you get a signal at 8 o'clock, here's what you'll get if it's a sell. You'll get a red arrow pointing down, and that means go in and sell all you have. Well, you can sell 50%, you can sell 20%. I usually, whatever I have in there, I sell it all. And when I go back and it says green in 1 day, 5 days, a month, I buy Bitcoin. And that's what it does. Don't get any easier than that. Okay, here's a little compounding chart calculator. And let me tell you something. Albert Einstein said the 8th wonder of the world is compounding. Example. You ever had anybody ask you, would you rather have $1 million today or a penny a day doubled for 30 days? Take the penny. First 3 weeks, you don't have nothing. The 21st to the 30th, you're multi-millionaire. That's compounding. Look at this. Look at this below. Starting with $500, 60 months, 5 years, and they averaged 15.54. That's what they averaged, but to be conservative, they put in 8.5. Underestimate, overdeliver. 8.5% at $500 starting with the history that they've had so far can turn $500 in 5 years to $177,791. Who wouldn't do that? And down below that, if you were to add $200 a month to that 500 every month for those 60 months, instead of 177,000, you'd have 401,233, almost $500,000. Using these signals, I have a business associate that started with 5 Bitcoin. He had a lot of Bitcoin to begin with. And from January to June or July, I don't remember what month and I don't want to lie, he turned 5 Bitcoin into 54 Bitcoin. Do the math. That was from signals from this company. And nothing gets easier than this. And they're very conservative, 8.5%. When they know this is what it's saying they get. So, if you want info on this, comment below, and I'll send it to you in your private message. I'll send it email, wherever you want me to send it. No pressure, because I don't need to do that. I got people joining now. I don't need to do that. If you want to be an affiliate and share this, you can make a lot of extra money if you want to. But if you want this just to trade, just to do this to build money so you're not one of the 74% that won't have squat, and you're tired of having more months than you do money, this is the real deal. It's not a scam. They're not trying to get something. They don't take your money. This is right up front. Very crystal clear. This is what's up. And the people I work with, the best I've ever worked for or worked with in the 15 years I've been online. And most of you out there know this for a fact. I'm a very honest person.